Okay, everybody, so that's the oxygen sensor that I'm installing. Factory harness plug with where it connects to keep away from the exhaust manifolds and everything. Oxygen sensor, it's got like the silicone, I guess it's a little more heat resistant and it won't burn out as fast. Then no matter what, try to keep this away from the exhaust manifold. You burn the wires and you got a problem. So we got the oxygen sensor out. Not the easiest thing ever. Also, same thing. I used plaster on it, let it soak for an hour or so. Went back, didn't budge. Took a 7/8 wrench and hit with a hammer, a sledgehammer. Tried it, didn't even budge. Torch time. So I'll show you in a little bit, in a couple minutes. I want to show you down before I go up. So I heated the exhaust manifold up with oxygen and acetylene torch. Here's my little mobile setup. Well, it's just sort of a shop setup. It's not a huge unit, but it's good for here. So here's my setup here. It's on a cart, oxygen bottle, acetylene bottle. Here was the last time, remember we had that fire in the shop. I replaced the acetylene gauges. I got them on eBay. I got both sets, but I only replaced one because I had to get the job done today. It worked out good. So I had to adjust the pressure so it wasn't in the red line. You would put it all on, hit the trigger, and adjust your regulator to where it's in the safe zone. I put it around 15. I put it around 15 pounds. You can probably go lower. I get it close. I'm not too crazy about it. I'm not too critical. I've never have been, never will. If I'm doing it wrong for 40 years, oh well. I can torch that off like that. I didn't cut it off. I heated exhaust manifold up, not the sensor. And then I just wait, and then it go in, and then I just spun it out, went around 4 turns. I'm letting it cool off now before we put everything in. So we're gonna do that later, and plug it in, you're done. O2 sensor's done. Then you can start tuning it up, and take that manifold apart where the spark plugs go in. It's 2 bolts, and we're gonna see what that's number 1 misfire. Number 1 misfire, probably number 1 in the firing order. But if you're gonna, if 150,000 miles, you got 6 plugs, put 6 plugs in it, put it all back together, and maybe it's a coil too. A lot of times the coils go bad, you just pop a new coil on. I don't know if it's a whole thing, we'll find out. Second thing is we finished the fenders. Here was the kind of more important. I know I rigged a little bit here, so I have the covers back on, and I glued them down. So what I didn't have, I usually like a silicone base, the right stuff. I use the right stuff. It's a gasket maker, and it's black. It would have worked out better. So I just ordered 2 tubes, eBay. Fast as I buy things, it goes, that's like a $75 just repair per side. Just remember that. So I use this. I just threw some of this in there. It's like construction adhesive. Hey, I made it in the garbage can. Finally, usually I will throw it over there and I'm like, at the end of the day or during the day, I'm like, I missed about 9 out of 10. I'm a bad basketball player. Never did that good. So what I did is I used a regular spring clamp and clamped it down, and I bolted the fender back in, and that's a 5/16 or 8mm nut from the inside. Thing is, you got to grab the nut with your hands. Oh man, that's hard. So what I did is, instead of grabbing the nut, I should have probably used this instead. I used a needle nose. Ouch! The needle nose slipped and it pinched my hand. I was like, son of a... I was like, how do you get mad at yourself for not using the tool right? It just slipped and like, I was like, no, that's gonna leave a mark. Oh, it gets worse. I'll tell you in a second. As I go over there, you'll see this nightmare. So you can probably get these things at Harbor Freight, a little better of a setup. So I pinched this down and I glued it down. So it's holding down. This is my contraption here. Yes, everybody knows, as a mechanic, yes, that's a valve spring compressor. I didn't have one to get this far away. They sell them probably in Harbor Freight for like $5. So I gotta make a trip. Let's put it on my list. More list. Oh, I got lists like crazy. So let's lower the radio. I didn't mean to lower that much. Alright, so spring, what do you call those things? Clamps. We're just like large clamps. Large means just so you can get, see the distance. You can't use like regular vise. The vise it don't work. So I ran out on that side. Wait till you see this. So I was like, oh man, I ran out of this vise. Look at my nightmare over here. Now, I'm just gonna tell you, that vise, I jammed the vise on the top, which is a lot of weight. It'll hold it down. I didn't have a spring clamp, so I did this, and then I took one of my half-inch impact gun. It's huge. It's freaking heavy as hell. It's a hammer drill in the metal case. I put that on. That's holding this in tight, and that should be fine. Now this I'm selling. I'm not trying to promote it, but it worked. It's a good paperweight. The thing is huge. My old boss, he gave it up, and it rotates. It was on the thing, and they left it there. I'm like, I'm taking it, man. Why do people leave things? And I have a nice vise. It's smaller, and I got the new jaws. And this is a monster, man. This was from PA, Erie, PA. So this is probably on Marketplace, not on eBay. So check it out on Marketplace. Just Google my name, Lenny Massey. You can find it. Whatever it is, I don't remember how much they are. The vices are expensive, but the thing's probably 50, 60 years old. They'll last forever. Bolted 3 ways down. I mean, it's so heavy. We must have put a 12-foot pipe on it one day, and we bent the freaking arm. The freaking arm is like half-inch thick, solid steel back then. That's real steel, not this crap they buy now. So, and then that drill is also, that hammer is freaking really heavy too, so that'll hold it down, temporary. Now I'm going to show you the O2 sensor. So I'm not going to really, oh, this is what I meant to do. You know, like, you watched that movie Tommy Boy, I think it was? So I'm walking by, and I think you can see, let me lower a little bit. Yeah. This right here is exactly where you hit. Here. I was like, after the third time, I'm like, son of a, I'm going to go down. I was like, that's going to leave a mark. 1 mark, 2 marks, 3 marks. I said, 3 marks? So I just took a rag and wiped, and just, now, oh, it feels nice now. So I hit that. That's the controls for the tire machine, you know, they compress it. Oh man, it wore out the rubber boot, which now I know why there's a rubber boot on there, because that hurts your knees, man. Oh God, that really, that hurt. That's one of those, oh, don't think about it, just keep walking off. Like your mom would say, put mud on it, get that, you're not bleeding that much. Dad'd be like, that ain't blood, I'll show you some blood. You're not. As an old timer, man, I mean, I'm tough, but that freaking hurt, man. Then I did that. The second thing, I was like, what a living. So if you think these things are easy to work on, good luck. The tools will beat you up, that's one thing, whatever. But the freaking parts don't come off. So I think I showed you those parts to hold down the hood. I'm not too sure if I did or not. They melted. You heat it up, it all melted out. Ordered them on eBay. That's coming. I got some cleaners coming. I got some other stuff coming. So when people say, "Oh, well, I want a cheap Jeep," go ahead. It's busted all up. When I give you something, I'm going to see where everything is good. So later, once that O2 sensor cools down, I'm going to show you. So I'm going to leave it there, and then I'm going to show you a little video of the O2 sensor. Keep on watching, man.